Hi you guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome to Coffee Paper Scissors. I'm actually going to start a new project today. I don't know, my brain's just not working properly. So I've been doing little bits of things here and there in my craft room, but I haven't been able to focus on starting something. I don't know why. So I'm going to try and do that today. I wanted to make some sort of a Flippy thing. I'm going to use file folders, not necessarily for the shape, because I'll be cutting most things that make it look like a file folder away. I'm just going to use it for its durability. Okay, so I thought just in case anybody wanted to go ahead and try and make one, I thought I would stop what I was doing and do it with you guys. And so there will be some thinking involved. It's not going to be like step 1, step 2, because I don't know. I only got so far and I thought I better stop. And otherwise I need to glue and then I'll forget what I did. So here is one entire file folder. Okay. And then what I have decided to do is take, you know how they have the natural folds down here at the bottom? I took it and I did it so that it has a base here. So this is a file folder and they have those little built-in, here's the fold it comes with, and then there's a couple of little expansion scores on it. So I took the highest expansion score and folded it over right there. Okay, so for this particular envelope, that space is 3/4 of an inch. So then I took and marked 3/4 of an inch in and scored the whole way of the file folder, and then cut in to 3/4 of an inch. Okay, on both sides. Okay, hope that makes sense. And then I was going to start cutting things, and I thought, all right, Stephanie, once you do this, it's not going to look like a file folder anymore, and that's going to throw someone off if they're trying to make one. So that's where I stopped. And so that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the part that makes it look like a file folder. On both sides. Okay. And then I'm not concerned about these because they're going to be folded in. Now, I don't know how I'm going to cover this or anything, so I'm thinking, what is going to show? Let me see what's going to show right now. And this is going to be interesting here. I'm not sure. I think what I'll do, so see when I go and I fold this up, I have some sides here that look like that. I think I'm just gonna, I'm telling you guys, there's gonna be thinking here. I'm gonna take it and just kind of curve it. And in order to get the same curve on both sides, I'm just gonna take and fold it together without creasing it. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball a fold in there. I mean a curve. And that's close enough. Like I say, I have no idea what I'm gonna end up covering it with. So I don't know if that will be seen or not seen. Let me grab my walnut stain and my thing. I think that's walnut. Yeah. I don't know what is going to end up showing and all that, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of ink some bits and pieces. And some things that I think might be hard to ink after it's glued. And I don't know, I have no idea. I might even end up covering this with fabric. And all of what I'm doing right now might not be seen. I just don't know. I think I'll put a little bit on this here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and glue that. See how that works. Let me think here what I want to do. I'm going to do it like that, I think. So I have this little guy here, and I don't want him just hanging out in there loose because it'll be hard to get him to stick. So I'm going to put that down like that and then glue this way. I think that's what I'm going to do. But this first. This first. Okay. So I'm going to glue this part first. And I imagine I probably should do it on both sides. Maybe. Let me see, where's my wipe? Okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. Stand it up, I guess, maybe. Yeah. And then we'll glue these sides down. I'm not sure if there is a really good order to do all of this in, as far as having it so that it's flat and you're not trying to glue sides, you know, on like this, because it's hard to put pressure on something when there's nothing behind it for the glue to hold. And then also putting things on, you know, the front or the back when there's the space inside makes it a little hard to glue as well. So see if I have anything I can poke down in there. I think, is this one the same? It's about the same. I don't know if I have anything better than that. No, it expands, right? It's fine. Okay. All right. You know, I don't even know for sure you guys are going to end up seeing this because I don't know what I'm planning to make. I'm just making and I'm going to see what happens. So I was thinking about putting on sort of a flap for like a, you know, that opens like this. And so if I do that, I think that I'm gonna cut it maybe just here. Okay, so I'm not measuring, I'm just making a mark. This is down on the other side, you know, when it's folded, it's down over here on the other side. So I'm just gonna cut it. And then I'm just lining it up here. And then I'm gonna cut, I'm gonna make another cut, say right in here. So for the most part, I don't measure anything ever. I mean, only if I'm, you know, specifically asked something, but I don't do anything to measurements. And I'm gonna cut this off. I don't know. I might leave that and do it on the other side with my file folder, or yeah, my envelope punch, that thing. Let's see. Okay, and so I took this one, and the original fold was here, and then there's the two scores. This score I'm going to be using to give it a little space to close over the top, if that makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and grab my punch and get those sides to be the same. Let's see if I can find it. It's not where it normally is. Here it is. I don't know how close it is here. Yeah, not at all close. I'm gonna cut it down just a little ways, so that when I do the punch, it's going to be like an equal amount of, you know, curve on both sides. If I can get the file folder on there fairly straight. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna line that up. Just kind of in the center of this punch. So that would go over the top like this. Go ahead and ink it and glue it. Most likely, this score line is going to be covered. Not most likely, it will be for sure. So I'm not concerned about inking it. Actually, this is all probably going to be covered in like lace or fabric or something. Probably not paper, but you never know. And I really do think it's easier for me to do it before I glue it on. So how is everybody's spring going? We're having an okay spring. Today is, you know, I don't know, like low 60s, a little bit of a breeze, some sun, and some clouds. So that's pretty much to be expected. Let's see. I'm not sure. I might do a little inking right on this fold in case it shows. And this would have been what the main fold of the folder was. Okay. I'm going to glue this down. Like that. It's pretty good. All right, I don't think it's going to move now, so it's good. Okay, so we're going to have a place to put something in here. You know what I was just thinking? It might be cute to have a pocket down in there with something that you can see right here. I mean, it's not too late, right? It doesn't have to be, let's see. Hold on just a second here. I'm seeing if I have any pieces that are would definitely be cute. But I'm probably gonna wait because I'm gonna want to cover that with some paper and then put a pocket on top of it. So I'm gonna wait for that. I hope I don't forget that I want to do that. Okay. That'll be good. And then I'm thinking, well, see, now I want to put more flap type things on it, but I'm wondering if before I do that, I want to put paper down. I probably do, don't I? Let me think for a second. No, not necessarily. Let's see here. if I put flaps here, when I open them up, I could put paper there. So let's go ahead and put some flaps here, I think. So I'm going to take another full file folder and I'm going to cut this part of it off. And we want it to be maybe here. I did finally get some yard work finished, and the first mowing has been done out on the yard. It picked up a lot of that dead yellowy grass that happens throughout the winter. So that was good to have that gone. Okay, so I'm gonna do, was hoping for an overlap. Okay. Does it need to be an overlap? I mean, it doesn't have to be. Oh, I know what I'll do. Okay. So I'm going to take out my scoreboard and just do a 1/2 inch score so I can have a fold to glue down. So this should be, you know, slow enough, me making decisions, you should be able to follow along just fine. So it looks like about 5 1/4 is right around the middle, right? 10 1/2, yeah. Just a little bit more than 5 1/4. And it does overlap a little bit. And I think that's good. Okay, so let's ink these. So we'll get down just the basic, a few flips, and then I'm gonna have to pick out paper to then cover the things like this, and then we will be able to add additional pockets or flips, I think is what I should do. I think I'll get that fold as well. have some really pretty paper that I've purchased, digitals, to make, you know, to decorate this up. And they're so pretty. It's poppies, but there's a little bit of, I don't really know the exact color, if it's sort of like teal or aqua or some form of bluish. I'm not sure, but it, with the poppies, it looks really pretty. So I'll be showing you guys that probably in the next video. Other little bits, but that's fine because I'm going to be gluing paper down on all of that, so not too concerned. I'm wondering if I have a book. Let's see, that I can put down in there to push on. Yes, that's good. Plenty of glue. I need to clean the lid of my glue. Okay, and then glue on this side. Let's see, which one was the, I don't know, I think like that. We had to start our sprinklers. I don't know when we normally start our sprinklers. I think we normally get a lot more rain than what we're getting so far this spring. So the grass was, you know, turning green and then already starting to turn yellow. So we had to get our sprinklers going. It's crazy how fast it goes from I'm cold to doggone it, the yard's frying out there. It is just like a switch. Okay. So then that would close down here. And then, so, but you'll be able to see some things, but I did that on purpose. And then we'll have some sort of probably ribbon or fabric to tie it closed there. I'll probably add a pocket here, probably, maybe, and we'll add one up here. But again, I feel like I want to put paper down before I add it. And maybe I should have done that here too, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and put, let's see. What do I have left? Let me do a flip down. I don't know, that might be annoying. Like if you're holding it and you're having to flip down, it's going to hit you. I think what I'm going to do here is a big pocket. And guys, I think we're going to stop right there. I think we're going to stop there so that I can put paper down before gosh, what do I want to do? I think I want to put paper or fabric, whatever it is that I'm going to use. I think I want to put it down next before I add anything else. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop there. So if you're interested in joining along, grab some file folders and we are going to see together what we end up with. I have no plan. We're going to figure it out together. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.